Hello, and welcome to another Ask Us Anything Friday Live with me, Kate R. I'm the senior teacher for Intrepid English, and every Friday I go live and I talk about a grammar point, vocabulary point, or even a pronunciation point. Now, today I want to talk about a very useful question that one of my students had. She was wanting to know the difference between present perfect simple and present perfect continuous. Now, present perfect simple is, for example, I have read many books in my life. So we're focusing on the result, on the outcome, but it is not the past simple because it's still relevant now. It's still connected to the present. And my life is still continuing. Okay, I'm not talking about finished and completed at a specific point in the past. So that's why it's the present perfect simple. But I would say I have been reading a really great, one of my favorite books again, this week. I have been rereading it. So I'm going to be using the present perfect continuous because I'm focusing on the ongoing continuous activity, like it's still in progress. It may be finished or it may be not, but that doesn't really matter. The focus is very much that it's from the past to now, it's ongoing, and it's very much focusing on the activity. So one of the classic examples I give is, who has eaten my chocolates and who has been eating my chocolates? Who has eaten my chocolates means that I have the empty box now, and I'm very upset because I have no chocolates. So someone came and they ate all my chocolates in the past, but the upset, the disappointment at having no chocolates is now in the present. If I say who has been eating my chocolates, that means I go to my box of chocolates, and it's Quality Street because it's coming up to Christmas, and I always have a box of Quality Street. And I notice that some of the chocolates have gone. There are still some chocolates in the box, but there are some missing. So I'm interrupting the activity. And I'm focusing on that it's an ongoing activity and that I'm stopping it. So that's the difference between the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. But the point I wanted you to know, it's really, really important, is my student asked, what was the difference between I have lived in Paris for 5 years and I have been living in Paris for 5 years? And the answer is none. Live, work, and study are the three verbs where there is no difference in the present perfect simple and the present perfect continuous. So that's really important to remember. There is no difference between I have lived in Paris for 5 years. I have been living in Paris for 5 years. She has studied at Oxford for 2 years. She has been studying at Oxford for 2 years. He has worked with the company for 10 years. He has been working for the company for 10 years. No difference. So that is the point I really wanted you to know. So there is a difference between the present perfect simple and present perfect continuous, but not with the three verbs live, work, and study. I hope that helped, and I hope to see you again next Friday for another interesting grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation point. In the meantime, have a great weekend.